So, bro, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Stay locked in, man, and slow down.
True.
That's the key to life. Slow the fuck down.
Facts.
That's it. If you slow down, you'll be able to figure out some shit before it's time for you to figure it out. But if you speedballing, it's gonna be too late.
No, that's facts. You speaking facts. You speaking facts, man. That's what I was gonna say. Whenever I try to do that and try to feel good, man, I be forgetting passwords and just the simple shit. So I just don't even do that shit at all. Just because, like, if I took a shot, nigga, I'm not gonna remember nothing. When I say nothing, I don't know if it's just the thought that everybody know I done took a shot. That's how I feel. So I'm like, hell no, I can't even play around with it. You know, like if you ever been chopped and you went somewhere that everybody ain't, you can feel it. You be like, damn, oh, okay, damn, I'm chop
Oh
chop.
yeah.
You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? You be like,
I used to see, but this is the thing, bro. I have accustomed myself to that ability because I used to, and this is just bad to say, but I'm gonna keep it real.
keep it 100.
I used to come to go pick up my son from school, fully loaded.
Loaded all the way like a baked
I'm talking
potato.
about like a clip, 100 extendo clip. I
Oh,
come
he
in the
was loaded
building
like the switch.
and what? Because you know you got to go in and sign for them to go pick
Yeah,
them up. So as soon as I sign to get the sign in my name, they're like, "Oh, okay."
yeah,
They never said nothing to me, but I could tell just the way they was looking that they smelt me.
yeah. They
But
see.
what can they? And this was before it was legal and legalized in every state.
You're right.
Like, what can you really do?
Really,
Give me
you
my son. We're finna walk right out of this building, and we finna go have a great time.
right. They gotta catch you. They gotta catch you in the act before they could do anything. Otherwise, it's just hey, I was just walking past and boom, it hit me. Just like how
Right.
you smell it, I smelt it too. It hit me. You feel
That's it.
me?
That's all.
Simple as hell.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
And not one time did they say, "Oh, sir, you're smelling like da 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 da," or you're smelling funny. No, because
Hold on. You out? What happened? Oh, shit's naive. Did he get kicked out? Oh man, I can't hear you. Something happened. Oh nah. What the hell happened? Hold on. Let me go. I'm gonna come right back. I don't know what's going on. Hello? Yo, yo. Can you hear me? I don't know what happened. You must got that in the car shit going on, man. Every time you do this in the car shit, it somehow something happened. I don't know what happened. Did it switch the output? I see it lighting up, but I just don't hear you. What the hell? What the hell? What the heliante? What the hell? Man, I see it lighting up, but man, I'm gonna close it out and bring it back up, man. Hold on, I'm gonna try to Discord. Sorry, people, man. This damn Discord. I don't know what the hell is going on. What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Wait, baby, let me explain. For I had to. Well, about to be some. How did I get into this? Shoulda never came home with this low down dirty woman. Back to where you come from. Yo, yo, can you hear me? Yo, yo. Man, I ain't hearing you. What the hell just happened? This is crazy. Man, I ain't hearing it. I see you talking, but I can't hear you. What the hell? Let me see something. Hold on. Give me a second. Damn, this crazy. Yo, yo, say something. Okay, I see. Okay, now say something again. Okay, it's something to do with my end. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta figure this out. Okay, so I hear you. It's something that happened on my end. What the hell? You was just in there like swimwear. I don't know what the hell happened. I say something?
Yo,
Okay. Oh damn. Talk again?
yo,
Damn, why it sound like it's two of them? Okay, let me figure out what the hell going on. Um, say something?
yo,
Damn, why is it sounding like this?
yo.
Man, you sounding hella robotic. I don't know what the hell going on, bro.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Talk. Yeah, man, it's some.
Oh,
Okay, man, some. My default. Man. Talk.
yo.
Man, what the hell? What the hell? He? Shit. I might have to turn you down. All right, man. We gonna have to just carry on, man. We'll have to figure it out. I hear you, so shit. We just gonna. I'm gonna go with the plan and just say, man, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know what the hell going on, but man, my output I normally use, yeah, that shit ain't working. It don't make sense to you because you ain't in front of it, so you don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, we good, we in there. Man, did you catch Luca last night?
You know I did. I
Yeah.
seen Luca go crazy. We just didn't have nothing else to go with him. And then, you know, I think Golden State and the Lakers are the only teams in the West that really match up well against each other
Yeah.
because they still kind of predicated off a small ball.
True.
So, with that being said, it was a good matchup for them two because, like I said, they still predicate off a small ball. But I think we would have got them had we had LeBron.
Oh
Even at
yeah,
his
for sure.
worst, he's gonna give us at least 10 or better.
Yeah, I don't know about DeAndre Ayton. I'm kind of still questionable about him. I don't know if he gonna fit in on that in his roster.
I think I think what it is, bro, what I honestly think it is at this point in his career, I think his confidence is so low in his ability,
Right.
he's not gonna be as dominant as enough that we need him to be. I
Yeah,
think he's kind of fell into the trap. He knows he's a role player,
he's in
and
that Kwame
in
Brown.
his heart, yeah, in his heart, he's a superstar.
Right.
So he don't really know how to fall into that bracket of really being a role player and not worrying about get buckets, like just worrying about him getting offensive rebounds and putbacks and those garbage points. Like I think he
Yeah.
still thinks in his mind that he needs to be a focal point, and especially with LeBron being out yesterday, I just think it hindered our offense because we kept trying to go in through him, and instead of just letting Austin Reeves be the second fiddle, Austin
Yeah.
Reeves was like kind of trying to be a contributor or a distributor, I should say,
Yeah.
when he should have been all scoring. Like he should have been going. He should have had. If he'd had 25 or better, we win that game by 6. But the fact that he didn't even attempt to go for that type of, and it was like they were trying to go through Aiden, is the reason why they lost.
Yeah. I
Because
agree.
I remember one time they went through him like 3 straight possessions, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's never been that guy.
Yeah. To me, they tried to patch up a wound with some cheap bandage, and they hoping that DeAndre Ayton gonna fit in that position. But I mean, I feel like they should have probably just got Al Horford. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's stretch.
Honestly,
You feel me?
he would stretch the floor,
Yeah,
and he wouldn't have demanded the ball in the paint, and that takes space away from Luca. That takes space away from LeBron, especially. And it's like all you need with Luca is rim runners. You don't need nobody that wants to camp in the paint and hit 15 footers and 12 footers and 11 footers and hook shots.
yeah,
You don't need that type of player with Luca. You just need somebody who wants to rebound and rim run.
yeah. And I think you hit it on the nail. Like he's, I don't know if he accepted being a role player, but I also believe that um, if you don't get his confidence up early, then it just goes down and down. So he's like he
It
sulks.
does.
He sulks. He's a
Yeah,
person that sulks a lot. You feel me? He
absolutely. I agree with you on that.
you can
That's
see it in
why
his
he didn't
face.
work out in Phoenix. It didn't work out in Portland because he's not a he's not really an offensive scorer. Like he thinks he is in his head, but realistically, bro, no, you're not that guy.
Yeah, you got to make the play simple for him. I guess, like to me, when I look at Aiton, I know what they want to do. Like they trying to make him more DeAndre Jordanish, to where like he's 70% from the field goal, where he like you set him up to where all his buckets is basically dunks and shit. So you're not really trying to
Mhm.
give him an opportunity to shoot jump shots because he don't
Exactly,
believe
but
in
that's
himself.
not his game.
Right.
His game is even at Arizona, he was able to be a rhythm. Like he got enough shot. Like he's one of them players. He needs 15 shots.
Mm-hmm.
He needs 15 to 18 to possibly 20 shots, just because then that'll give him the opportunity to get into a rhythm. Because he actually wants to shoot the 15 to 12s,
Yeah.
the baby hooks.
Yeah.
You know, he don't want to have to just get rebounds and go up with it or get an alley oop.
Yeah. He got that Anthony Davis spirit. You know how Anthony Davis, that's
Yeah,
how he is.
absolutely,
Um,
absolutely. They drafted. I mean, they grabbed. They didn't say drafted. They traded for or picked up a poor version of Anthony Davis. Like
Basically.
he's he that's really what he is. He got drafted just as high, but he's never played at the level of an Anthony Davis. He's always been. He might give you if I don't even know if he has had one. Well, I'm hoping he has had one. A 20 and 15 game, but I guarantee you, if that 20 and 15 game, he put up 20 shots.
No, that's facts.
He ain't getting no 20 points off of no 10 shots or 15 shots and nine of them were free throws. Like he's just not that gifted dribble wise or skill wise. Like he has enough ability to hit those shots. Like I said, 15 to 20, 15, I'd say 20 to end, 20 to, a layup. But consistently, that's what he needs about 10 to 15 shots a game. And I just don't
Yeah.
see him getting that with the Lakers, especially when LeBron comes back. He might be able to get it right now, but when LeBron comes back, I just don't see him getting that many shot
Man,
attempts.
you know how LeBron get. If LeBron see you ain't about to do that shit the right way, he gonna start looking you off. So you got to make sure you know what I'm saying, capitalize off of the opportunities you get because
I think I
his
think they're
patience is
gonna
low.
work perfect. But see, that's what I think that's gonna unlock his ability that much more is when LeBron get on the floor because LeBron is at this point in his career, he's more of a four.
Right.
Like the days of him being a three are over. He's really a four. So with that being said, he's probably the best passing four in the league, hands down.
Right.
So he's gonna be able to get him them little quick little, oh, they go into LeBron, someone especially in the paint, they collapse. Boop, layup, boop, alley oop, boop, 15 footer, boop,
Yeah,
12-foot hook shot. I mean 10 to 8 foot hook shot. Like it's
right.
gonna open up a lot for him.
I think that was
But
the
until
plan. That
then,
was the plan. Right?
that's the only thing that makes sense.
Right. Because
Because when LeBron would get the ball in the paint before, you could collapse and you didn't have to worry about Jackson Hayes.
right, right.
He's not making nothing unless it's a dunk.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I get, but like you said, it goes back to Al Horford. If you get Al Horford, now you're really stretching the floor. But how many minutes can you really play Al Horford in a starting lineup? That's what
yeah,
they looked at it from the perspective of. Like, we can't have Al Horford out here guarding Adams and Sagoon and
yeah. You
Gobert.
he be in there six
Like,
minutes a quarter with that type
he
of.
would
Got to
get
handle
fucked
them.
up.
Yeah,
He
you.
would he be in foul trouble or he'd be
Yeah,
fucked up. So it was best for them to do what they did. Aiden is on the younger side. I know he's under 30. So
yeah. He's 27.
come on now. Like, that's a nice piece to add if you're Lakers. Like, you're not thinking you're going to be able to get a player of his caliber
For the
at
low dollar.
27 at for the low dollar that you
Yeah.
got him for. Plus, you was able to still keep Jackson Hayes. So I think the Lakers are in a good position. I think they're going to be overall better, and I think in the long run, and as long as they can stay healthy somewhat, I think they'll be a top five in the West.
No, I can agree with you on that. But all right, man. You know, I just wanted to shoot the bobos with you a little bit, and I mean, I agree with that. I can't even really say too much, but because you kind of broke it down to a science of where I was kind of going with it. I feel like the team is decent, but we just need LeBron because I know
That's it.
they picked that team with the three playmakers. So they looked at it like, okay, we got the three playmakers. The floor gonna be open because you're gonna be
You
worried about
got
Austin
shooters.
Reeves,
You
and
finally got some shooters
yeah,
around my nigga. Connect even as much as everybody wants to hate on him. Watch out for that punk this year.
he
I'm
gonna do
saying
it.
it first. I'm saying it first on Bitch Mob. I want y'all to remember. I said it. He's gonna be a 3-point contest participant. He's gonna be in that category. I'm thinking if everything goes right. I ain't gonna put my house on it, but that's what my mindset is because they clearly have to know they have to utilize him. Like, you
And
have
then
no choice.
you're
He
right.
came back to you in a trade for no other reason for that. Like, maybe that was for a reason. He clearly can shoot the ball. Use him in that aspect. Then you went and got I forgot dude's name. It starts with an R. What's his name, bro? What's his name, bro?
I don't know who you talking about. Because
Oh,
the
we
only
put
person I
this to
could think of
some overseas dude,
only
man.
person I could think
I
of
don't
right now
remember.
is the point guard that we brought in ain't did shit, and we still got him. What's my man's name?
Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent. Yeah, I'm
Gabe
through with his
Vincent,
ass.
hey, he been balling. Hey, he been balling in the preseason. Now, even I don't know what he did last night. I fell asleep on that game because of the double overtime first game. But I guarantee you, he played good in the preseason. He was hitting some shots. I think Gabe can be decent, but it's not him. It's some other dude with the R. I don't know, bitch mob. Maybe you could put it in the comments and tell us who we talking about. But he's a shooter. So you got Connect, you got
Let me pull
him,
up the roster.
you
I'll tell you.
got you got Luca, who's always been a sniper. You got Reeves, who's streaky, but he can hit him. You got the even more streakier nigga with Hachimura. So you got some decent shooters around Brian. That's always been the knock on. I've always said this for years.
You talking about
That's why Miami got chips.
you talking
You
about Jake?
have to have who?
Jake, right? Jake. It's a La Revia, La
There
Revia,
you go. Whatever it,
white
yeah,
boy.
that dude. Yes, him.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a shooter. I be plucking niggas in 2K with him. His shot is pure. I didn't know his shot from a can of paint. And the first time I shot a three with him, it
He
went to the Excelente view.
and
And
you been
it,
using
every
them
time
since,
I hit
huh?
one with him, it goes to the Excelente view. So his shit's pure.
Yeah.
So you that's the key. That's the key to unlocking LeBron. That's always been the key.
Shooters. Well,
You
in
get
Luca,
shooter,
because they the same
bro.
damn
You
player.
get him. Yes, you get shooter. You get with Luca. It's a little different
He like
because it's
alley oops.
2025. It's 2025. So you need that rim runner plus
Yeah.
the shooters. You get the shooters plus the rim runner. It's curtains. Prick your poison.
Right.
You either gonna give me 43 or you gonna get these punks 12, 16 for dudes that average 4 and 5.
Yeah,
That's what
that's facts. That's facts.
that's what killed us, the T Wolves in the playoffs when they beat us in the finals.
Yeah,
We thought, okay, we lock Luca up, we hold him down. We forgot if he gives what's the other, Gafford and
Gafford and Lively.
Lively, you give these sucker niggas 10 points, 12 points each off of nothing but alley oops.
It opened the floor
It's
up
the
all the
same
way.
thing as him hitting 50.
Yeah, it opened the floor so much that you just really don't know what to do after that. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
nothing you can do.
Right.
Because then when it comes crunch time and it's a tie game or close points, now everyone has to stick to their man.
Facts.
They can't come help you, Gobert, and let you get razzle dazzled at the top of the key. And get and razzle dazzled. He danced on you like it was Dancing with the Stars.
Right. Shimmy sham your ass to all the way to the rim.
Jamal Crawford, bro, Jamal Crawford said it before the play even happened. He said, He said, I guarantee you they're gonna do an ISO for Luca, and whoever switches off on him, like Mark Jackson said, he says it best. What does he say? What does he say, bro?
What does he say? Tell me.
Mama, can we have that dance?
Right. Easy dance at that because you can't stop
What?
it.
You
So
got Gobert guarding Luca Duca
right.
in the clutch.
And you know he can't move them. His slew footed ass can't move his feet. So it's over with.
I've never seen a man, and I pause on this. I've never seen a man with a size 17 foot that can move them puppies.
I ain't
Just
never
haven't
seen it.
seen it. Not
Probably
saying it's not possible.
what you
Not
call it.
saying it's not
What you
possible.
call it? Probably wears 17 and probably can do it. But you know what I'm
I
saying?
no, I
Wimby,
think we've already seen. I've already seen it. If Kyrie really wants to put him in that blender, there's nothing them 17s is gonna be able to do.
not because he gonna trip over his own foot. So it's
He might touch both kneecaps
right,
and ankles. So with that being said, we know that that's just not a good idea look. And with that being, and that's what the Lakers have finally put around LeBron and Luca, is they have the pieces around them to be successful. Now I don't know if it's gonna last, like I said, to win a championship. I truly doubt it, just because of the talent in the West.
yeah, it ain't
But
happening.
I think it's gonna be good enough for them to be just as good, if not better, than last year.
Right, right. I could feel that. Well, I love that. I love the statement you had. But man, we gonna get down and crunch to the numbers like we always do, man. Yo, man. Shit, if I keep talking about the LA Lakers, man, this we passionate about
Man,
this.
we'll be
Listen, if
right.
it's the
You know,
Lakers,
we
the Vikings,
LBJ fans.
if it's the Lakers, Vikings, or the Timberwolves, we gonna
Yeah,
talk for
that
3 hours.
purple and yellow, man. That purple and yellow.
Yes, sir. But man, we appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. It's the Bench Mob Podcast. I'm your boy Broadway Beats. I got your boy with me, Neef, aka Mr. Perp. Hey, man.
Woo woo.
We gonna get straight into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a technical difficulty, so it make me feel like, damn, was we shooting the Bobos for 20 minutes? But we wasn't. My technical difficulty held me for about 10 on. But man, on Monday, last Monday that just passed, man, we had the Buccaneers. Is it the Buccaneers?
Yep.
Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions. And damn, Mike Evans, man, he broke his collarbone. So my question is for you, man, how big of a setback is that for Mike Evans? And do you think he'll be able to bounce back to his original play after breaking his collarbone?
Well, first and foremost, let me start by saying this. I hope that he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't know if he necessarily will be. I'd have to
Nah,
see
nah.
who's all in his
Class?
round when he goes in his
Yeah.
class per se. But I'm pretty sure he got the possibility, because outside of Jerry Rice, I think he broke that record, matter of fact, or maybe he tied it for the most 1,000-yard seasons consecutively. He's got a ring. He did get him a ring, and he's had 10 plus years of success. So that's why I know he's no doubt he's gonna get the gold jacket. It's just a matter of when. That's not first and foremost.
Facts.
Secondly, it's a wrap. It's done. I hate for him to lose, end his career that way. I'm pretty sure the competitor in him would want him to come back another year, but I just think at this age, what do you have to prove? There's really nothing else out for you. You're not going to win a Super Bowl next year because you come back, and you weren't going to win one this year anyway. I think your quarterback's great enough or good enough to get you to playoffs and maybe a winner or two, maybe even an NFC championship game. But overall, your team just doesn't give me Super Bowl caliber team. So with that being said, I think it's a wrap for him, man. I think he needs to, go ahead and pack it on up. He might have a career. I don't know how, because I don't really see him. That's a Tampa team, so I don't really know how his personality is. But they always got room for them on TV. So I don't know if he wanted to go that route or he just want to kick it or
Damn.
he want to coach or whatever. But
You
I think it's a wrap just because of the players they have on their team. Like I think with them drafting the receiver, they kind of seen the proof was in the pudding that it's time to move on. Godwin, he's been hurt the last few years, and I believe he's younger, so I don't see why they would keep all three of them with the young bull playing like he is. And then they got another dude they drafted this year, Ted Johnson or
yeah.
Ted Jackson or Johnson, something like that. He's a little speed demon. Once he figures out how to really run NFL routes and be a real number two, I think they might have something with him and the young boy they already drafted. So I just think the writing's on the wall. It's been a great career. He's a Hall of Famer, and he's probably 101. Like him and Megatron to go down is one of them bigger receivers that still put up numbers like they were 6'1".
Man. Man, when I look at his stats, man, it, if he's out for the season, this is the only season in his whole career where he didn't get 1,000 yards.
Oh, he's done. Broken collarbone. It's week. What is it?
Week,
Week 7.
yeah, week
It's a
7.
wrap. Even if he was try to come back in the playoffs, which is possible,
It's over.
I,
He's 32,
I just
man.
don't see it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just don't see it.
he's 32. We know this ain't NBA, so you're not going to make it as a wide receiver to 37 and 40. Like there's only a couple Jerry Rices and Chris Carters out there.
I was just gonna say that
But
Jerry Rice is really the only one. Chris Carter was ass with the Dolphins.
yeah,
Ass.
mostly
Jesus.
everybody who played to them older ages, they're trash. They don't
You remember
normally
T.O. with the Bills
It
and with
was nasty
Cincinnati?
work. Nasty work.
Nasty work. Them is nasty
I
jerseys.
hated
If
Keyshawn
you was to see a
Johnson for
nigga with a
the
T.O.
Cowboys.
Sissy or a T.O. Buffalo, you tell him to kill himself.
That's how I felt about Keyshawn Johnson with the Cowboys. I'm like, man, that was the dumbest shit they ever did. Like
But
Keyshawn
actually,
Johnson.
he was kind of filthy though. Cowboys jerseys. I don't care how old you are when you get to them. The motherfuckers are still filthy for some reason.
Listen, listen,
I
listen.
think it's the
I
Cowboys, and I ain't even a Cowboys
I
fan.
told you that's the reason why I started watching football because I seen them white jerseys with the star on the side, the white ones. You know what I'm talking about? With the big ass star on the shoulder
I hated
pads.
the Cowboys ever since Little Giants.
Oh, damn, man.
That movie, hey, I think Jerry Jones has something to do with that, man. Because you can't just use them type of
Teams,
motherfucking logos without
yeah.
you know getting the okay. Because come on, man, like think about it. You already have a fan base that loves you. What's better than and what's you watch wrestling? And
Right.
wrestling, there's always a what? A baby face
And
and a
there's
villain.
yeah, most definitely.
So
That's the name of the. That's how you keep everybody
that's
locked in, right?
you have a fan base for both.
Right.
It's common sense. It's just like we're having a home team and a road team. There's a team you're rooting for. There's a team you're rooting against. Think about it. I'm just saying. Everybody wants to be entertained.
True.
Pay attention.
No, that's facts. That's facts. So, yeah, man, it's over for your boy, man. We just summed it up, man. His ass too old. I mean, if he was like 27 or something, he still have a little bit of time, but man, it's just over with. Um, okay, so like, man, the Ravens, man. I don't even really want to talk about these niggas, man. I'm sorry, I'm even using the word niggas, but man, these niggas, the Ravens,
Eh,
man.
This is what man. I can't even wait for you to get to this. Go ahead,
Go.
man.
All
Give me
right.
this question, man.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
because you.
so fired up for this question.
All right, because you know they finna be in the headlines for us all season if they don't get this shit together. But the Ravens are sitting at a disappointing 1-5. What's gone wrong so far for these niggas, man? And realistically, how many games do you see these punks winning this year? And we know they
Man,
ain't make it to the damn
I
playoffs.
can't wait for you to get on this, man. Because I'm finna tell you, man,
Go
this
ahead.
is the year of the awakening, man. I'm saying it now. I want Bitch Wild to remember me on this day. 10, 20, 25, 22. I said that
You said that
opposite
all
direction, but
bogus, boy.
we know what I meant. We all know what I meant. 10,
Shit.
20, 22. Damn, I still fucked it
Yeah,
up.
you still mess it
10,
up, boy. You
22,
tripping.
2025. There we
Yeah, there
go.
you
I said
go.
it right the third time. Third time's a charm.
There you go.
The Ravens are finna storm on back and win this division. You heard it
Man.
here first, man.
Wait, and then okay, let
I'm
me
gonna
ask you
tell you
this.
why,
How the hell
bitch.
you get
Mob.
to
I'm gonna tell
this?
you why I see this. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I can't motherfucking stand Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers bromance. I think them niggas is weird. I think some that defense ain't shit. It, it ain't. It's just a matter of time for that falls through the cracks. And with that being said, someone's got to win that division. I definitely don't trust the motherfucking Browns to come from the grave. I
Man.
definitely don't trust the Bengals to
They not,
continue to win game after game with Joe Flacco.
shit, he
So
playing
the
great.
only team that I can really count on to get healthier is the Ravens. And
Damn.
Lamar is gonna get healthier. And I'm guaranteeing you they're gonna go on a run because they run the ball and they got good defense. When you run the colder the weather gets, we're getting into October. I'm guaranteeing you, watch what I say. Watch what I say. They're gonna come back and either they might, if they don't win that division, they're gonna be damn near close. But I would almost I would damn near bet my house that they come back and win that shit.
Damn. That's how
Because
you.
that's how strongly I feel on that. Just
Man.
because I just look at how
I ain't
it's
never heard you
ass
say.
play in that division. Everybody is ass. The Steelers ain't showed me shit. They should have lost to our below average playing ass Vikings.
Right,
Like,
but
come on,
at the
man.
same.
Like this shit, they're not sweet. Like Aaron Rodgers is 49 years old, man. Like he ain't got it like that. Like he needs to play great, and he can't do that week in and week out. And that defense is old. Slay is old. Ramsey is old. Like Elliott, he's cool, but y'all re-signed him for what? Like that secondary is cheeks. Like I don't trust none of that shit. So I'm gonna say yes. The Ravens is gonna come back and win that thing.
Damn. That's crazy. I ain't think you was gonna double down like that. I'm thinking you finna do the Neef like you always do. Well, damn.
Fuck no. I had
Okay.
to switch it up. You know why I switched it up, bro? You want me to tell you why I
Why you
switched it
switch it
up?
up? Go ahead and break it down. Why you switch it up?
Because Vegas switched it up.
Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. I can feel you. Now I'm gonna go ahead and
Once
bust.
I seen Vegas switched it up, I said, "Oh shit!" Like I might know a little bit about football, but I ain't into no motherfucking gambling like that. And
Well,
you and I both know, ain't nothing worse than money on the wood. Niggas don't go all out for money on the wood unless they know something.
That's facts. But
So what they know we don't know. The only thing I can say that we don't it's a hamstring. It's Lamar. He been out 2 weeks. He finna be back eventually.
but see, okay, I feel that. I can hear you. I feel you on that. But the question is, okay, so that sounds good. But the question is when the hell is he coming back? Is he coming back week 9? Because if they already 1-5.
He gonna be back
So
against the Vikes, man.
so
He
li-
gonna be back against the Vikes, bro.
listen, they
That's
are
the game he's coming back.
right. So okay, he gonna come back against the Vikings. They already 1-5.
Think about this. Let me rewind time for you. Let me rewind time for you. And I might go to this game. I'm hoping I got enough couple dollars in my pocket, bench mob, so I could go to this game because I missed the game when Mike Vick. I had a chance to go to that game, bro. I had a chance to go to the game Mike Vick against the Vikings when he broke the rushing record at quarterback. I had a chance to go to that game. Me and my homeboy thought that type of shit was lame, and we didn't give a fuck. So we tried to sell the tickets, couldn't sell the tickets, so we ended up just going to his crib, watching the game, blowing and seeing that. I'm like, God damn it, we could have been there and seeing motherfucking history.
True.
So I ain't finna pass that down
Okay.
2 times in a row. I'm
So
telling you, he finna get loose on my Vikings, man.
I
We
feel
might, we probably
nah,
might still win the game, or they
nah,
might get us by a little snickle bit
nah.
because we've been losing at
Not
home.
not with one
But
and
he gonna
five.
get loose.
No, no, no. First and foremost, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that. These niggas is not making it to the playoffs, and the reason why they ain't making it to the playoffs is because of Derrick Henry ass. So to me, Derrick Henry's the reason. The reason why they can't win no damn games is because of Derrick Henry. He's been a damn failure all season. You know what I'm saying? Like just like let's be real. He's been a failure all season. For them to even switch up and get what you saying, they would have to me, swap him out, put somebody else in. He just ain't becoming the person that we need him to be. It's been he's only averaging 5 yards per carry, which is decent, but
What?
on
You
the
said he's only averaging how
only
much?
only 5 yards. That's not bad. That's good.
Only 5 yards.
That's not bad. That's great. That's wonderful.
Only
But what
five
this is
yards.
but listen, let me make my point. He's doing that.
That you
But
lost me with that,
right, I'm supposed to lose you with that because he's averaging 5 yards, but they still won in damn five.
bro.
So he's not. So what
They
my
don't
point
have
is,
Lamar.
man, they was losing when Lamar was there. So they lost the first 3 games with Lamar there.
Their division. What? How many games out of first are they?
Right now, they the last in the division.
Look it up. How many games out of first?
It's right now it's one. Oh, so if the Steelers is 4-2,
And they're 1-5.
and they 1-5. Yeah.
So that would mean they're how many games out of first?
Um, I would say they are 4 games out of 3 games. 3 games away.
And how many games do they have left against the Steelers?
I don't know. I can't see if they played them yet. How do I
I'm
see that?
pretty
Okay,
sure
let me
it's
see.
2.
Yeah, they ain't played the Steelers yet. They ain't played the Steelers yet. Wait, well, okay,
So
okay. So wait. Let me see this. Let me see something real quick. I need to see
and
how
I
many
want you
conference.
to after you do that, I want you to look at who the Steelers have left to play and who the Ravens have left to play.
Well, see, it's going to go down to the conference games. The Steelers is 3-1 in conference. Baltimore is 1-3.
I just want you to go to see who they have left and who they have
They
left.
still
And
with
then you let me know who you think could possibly go on a run. That's all I ask. Regardless of who you feel who could do it, just who you think personally, and look at the rest of their schedule,
shit.
who could go on a
I'm gonna
run.
name it. So they got Green Bay next. They got the Colts
So
after
that's
that.
a loss.
Right. They got the Colts
Who
after
got that?
that.
The Steelers.
Yeah, the
The
Steelers.
Steelers, right?
Steelers.
Okay, so that's a L. One loss. Go ahead. Next
They
team.
nigga the Colts. That's a loss.
That's a loss.
The
So that's
the
two losses.
the 2 losses. Then they got Cincinnati. That's a win. Then
Possibly they already lost to it once.
possibly, but I'm gonna give them the win
So
for that.
for the head for the sake of this argument, we'll say they lose that game. I mean they win that game. Excuse me.
Right. Then they got the Bears. They're gonna lose that game because their defense ain't
Yep.
that great.
Yep,
Um,
I could see Caleb and then be playing for the playoffs by then. Yep.
then they got Buffalo,
I could see Buffalo getting them because they trying to get at least a 2 seed, if not a 1. So yep.
and then it's Baltimore, Miami, Detroit, and Cleveland. And then the last
So
game of
they
the
lose to
season,
Baltimore. They beat they
Miami.
lose to Cleveland. No, they play Miami next.
It's Baltimore, Miami. They're gonna lose to.
Okay, so
They're
they
gonna
beat
beat
Miami
Miami.
feeling high,
They got
like they got
Detroit.
a chance, and
Then
then
they
they lose to
to Detroit,
Detroit because Detroit's playing for the 1 seed.
and then they got Cleveland, which I believe they're gonna
And
win for
that's
sure.
gonna be a win, but it ain't gonna mean nothing but them getting in the playoffs.
Right, and then the last game of the season is Baltimore. So now we're gonna go. We're
And
gonna
then
go.
Baltimore, that game is gonna come down. Excuse me, that's gonna come down to the division. That last game.
Well, we wait. We gotta see who we gonna see who Baltimore play because you just gave
Think
them.
about it. Think about it. Listen, no, go ahead. Go ahead. I want to hear their schedule, but I just want to say this
Go
before you
ahead.
tell me their schedule. I want the bitch mob to know this. I don't know the schedule, but I'm saying this right now. It's entertainment.
It's
They had
definitely
Detroit and Minnesota play last year for the division and possibly the number 1 seed, and it ended up being the number 1 seed. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the number 1 seed this year, obviously, for the AFC, but it's gonna be for a playoff spot. You heard it here first, bench mob.
facts. Now, okay, the Ravens, man, they playing Chicago first. I think they'd be. Well, that's next week. Listen, Joe Flacco
That's
ain't had a
one
bad
game,
game.
man. By
Listen,
then, he's gonna be exposed, bro. That's the end of the
let's be
season.
real. Let's be
They're gonna be on
Joe.
his ass by then.
Joe ain't had a
Lamar's
bad.
gonna be running loose.
Let's be real. Joe
Hey,
Flacco ain't had a bad game yet. I don't even know how he got traded.
bro,
The Browns was trash.
he was second in interceptions. What do you mean?
The Browns was
Bro, he
trash. He didn't have the same
he's second in interceptions. He
because he
just
was
was
playing
killing
for
in
the.
his last game.
Listen, so answer this question. And I'm gonna go to the next one after this. So you tell me, when have you known a quarterback on the Browns that ain't leading the league and some shit like that? And then I'll be quiet.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, nigga, that's one person. And they haven't had how many quarterbacks? Come on now. This is just the system.
I forgot the dude before him.
Who?
Derek Anderson, who got to the Pro Bowl. I think it was 2005,
We know
maybe
Joe
younger.
football. We know Joe football was hella trash. So come on, man.
I'm not saying Joe Flacco is not
No,
playing and can play at a high level and not turn the ball over at a high level. I'm
he
not
didn't have the
saying
same.
that.
He
But
didn't have
at
the
the end
same
of the
pieces
day,
though. Let's be
I
real.
trust Lamar Jackson over a 40-year-old Flacco. And we can go to the next conversation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna argue about that. That's one of them ones where nigga, you right. I ain't about.
I was hoping you was gonna continue to argue with me,
Nah, we
and
ain't
then the
gonna.
bench mob would have ate you up in the comments.
Nah, we
Like,
ain't finna mess
dude,
with
you
the.
tripping, man.
That's a
You
YN, brother.
tripping.
We ain't finna argue about the YNs with the. Yeah, nah, that's cool. Okay, so okay, we spoke about the 1-5 Ravens. So my question for you is, we halfway, we basically almost to the halfway mark of the season. So looking at the halfway mark of the season, my question for you is, out of the AFC and the NFC, what two teams do you think is going to the Super Bowl? Like who's going right now from what you see?
Man, this is so in the AFC, it's a little trickier. It's a little trickier just because I could go with even I just went against the grain. I didn't want to drink the Kool-Aid, and then these niggas got healthy. And these niggas got some niggas back. And Kansas City is motherfucking rolling.
I told you
So
this. I bet
you
that's
did tell me this. In bench mob, I have to eat my crow.
and
He
if
ain't even serve it to me fried. He gave it to me sicker fried
man,
baked or something. He didn't even give me my crow in a good setting so I could eat it. But I have to eat it because bro been saying that KC gets the flowing towards the middle of the season. And that's how they really get the brewing on niggas.
yeah.
He seen the blueprint. I didn't see it this year. This year it just didn't seem right. But clearly he's seen that this is just a pattern of history of KC and Andy Reid. So with that being said, I would have to give them the number one right now.
Wow, that's a big turnaround.
It is, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm bench mob. I gotta keep it. I just from looking at the AFC, I don't trust the Colts. I definitely don't trust the Buffalo
You
Bills.
don't trust New England.
New England is too young.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just it's too much seasoned. It's like it's like that chili that's been in the refrigerator for about 3 days. That was fire the first day, but when you get to it that third day and throw it back on that pot, it is just all them, all that flavor just then cultivated, and it just hit different.
Yeah.
That's how KC is showing me they got the capabilities of doing, and there's really no one that's fucking with them in the AFC even close to that, because every team that we named outside of Buffalo is new.
And then the other team, the only other team that you could name that really probably got the chance for sure, it's two teams. It's either the Colts or the Broncos. Them is the only two teams, and I don't see it. I'm just being
And
real.
see, that's what I'm saying. The Broncos is I'm love that you brought that up, because the Broncos are the only team that defensively
Yeah,
can really turn up the juices on them boys.
yeah.
Like they could really match them mano y mano, and if not more, and especially if it's in mile high.
You know,
Oh,
you already
but
know.
that's what I think is not going to be,
It's not.
just because I can see KC and they're in the same division, so
Mm-hmm.
they're going, that's going to figure its way out before the playoffs to who has home field advantage. So with that being said, it's just like I don't, and I don't. It's something about Bo Nix and that offense, and then their running back is Dobbs. Like that brother's had more knee surgeries than Doc. Remember the game where you would try to put your, what was it called? Where you try to get the
Little bone and
pieces
stuff
out,
out.
and you
Yeah. What is
it
it called?
was what is it
Operator.
called?
Operator.
Operation or something like that.
Yeah.
That game, that brother's had more of them surgery. Like his knees, if you ever see him, like a picture of his kneecaps, bro, it's nasty looking. Like it's like he got three different bulges. Like you know how you got two bulges on the outside of your knee anyway from the outside of your kneecaps, but he
Right.
got one in the middle too. In the middle is so he got
Damn.
it's like it looked like a star or something. It's just wild, bro. If you ever get a chance to look it up on the internet, look it up, Bench Mob. I'm not bullshitting. Cause he had that many knee surgeries, so I don't trust him in the long run.
And then who
But
you?
that defense is special.
Okay, and so okay, I'm gonna ask you about the NFC after I answer the question, which because I'm gonna
I didn't
just
even get to say my NFC. Let me say my NFC real quick.
okay.
Let me say my NFC. I'll be quick because it's easy. It's not even you can't even doubt it.
Yeah, I already know who you're going with.
Where you think I'm going, bro?
You go,
I
you
want you
going
to
with
say where
Philly?
you think I'm going.
You going with the returning champions? You going with Philly? That's the. It only makes sense. They've been on a roll. Like, let's be real.
And
How?
that's how I know you, my brother, and from another mother, because that's exactly who I was gonna say. And it's just because the simple fact that there's really no one like like everyone's really like Detroit. It would be my second,
Yeah.
but it's just something about Detroit that just don't give me like I've been a football fan long enough to know there's one team that's more snake bit than my Vikings, and it's them.
And see that I could see
So
Detroit doing great and having a good season again, like how the Vikings went, 16-1 and shit like that, or whatever it was. I could see them doing some shit like that, and then getting to the playoffs, and the same shit keep happening, like the curse, you know. So
it, it's they got see y'all bench mob. A lot of y'all might not know this, and y'all can look it up if y'all don't believe me. Look up Bobby Lane, the curse of Bobby Lane. Bro, do you know about the curse of Bobby Lane?
no, nope, I never heard of that.
Okay, so bench mob, let me just drop this jewel on y'all. Bobby Lane was the quarterback of the Detroit Lions. He's the only quarterback to win them a Super Bowl. They decided to trade him. I don't know if it was a year after they won the Super Bowl, or it was either a year after or close to it. But once they traded him, he told them they will never win another championship for another 50 plus years because they did him like that.
Damn.
Look it up.
I got it up right as soon as you said it. I typed it up and damn, you ain't lying.
Am
I'm
I
looking at
lying?
it. Nah, you ain't lying. He definitely got um traded. Like he got traded to the Steelers the next year from winning a ring. That's crazy.
That's why I'm saying, man. That's the one team I know got a little bit more. What's that monkey paw that Sealy put on Mister? That's
Yeah,
what they got on their ass, man. Until they get that off their ass,
it's
they
over
ain't
with.
gonna be right.
Okay, yep, I can feel
Until
you.
they do right by Bobby Lane and put him in the Hall of Fame and put him up in that stadium or something,
It's over
they
with.
ain't finna win no championship.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because you damn near just answered my questions because I've been saying this shit all year. Bench mob, y'all know since the season started. I've been saying the team I'm always worried about is Kansas City, and the reason why is because Kansas City remind me of the Golden State Warriors. Golden State do the same shit. Like when they was winning when they was on their reign for winning, they didn't really pick it up to half of the season, middle of the season. So you would think, man, it's over with. They ain't probably gonna do too good after that year. They damn near had the record for the Bulls. After that, they just kind of like kept, their record just kind of changed a little bit. It just wouldn't stay consistent. They didn't find the drive. They wasn't passionate about the regular season. They passionate about playing the big games. And that's how I feel about Patrick Mahomes. He's a prime time player. He like playing the big games. He don't give a damn about playing against the Las Vegas Raiders or the New York Giants or the New Orleans Saints. That ain't gonna get him fired up. It's when you say, okay, we're gonna throw you against the Broncos. They 5-2, y'all 4-3. Who gonna do it? Then he gonna step up. He's one of those guys. And you know what I'm saying? All he need to do, to me, is just keep the pace that they already got. Because once the middle of the season come, it's something about them being fired up that you can't stop. And once that offense get to flowing, they fuel the defense. And once that happens, shit's over. And then to double down back on the NFC, because this is just simple as hell. Like, they got the DNA that the Eagles got is unstoppable. You can't stop Saquon Barkley, and then you sure in the hell can't stop Jalen Hurts. So if Saquon can't get no rushing yards, Jalen Hurts will get 3 yards. And so they play, take your turns. You pick your poison. No, stop Saquon? Okay, I'm going to run. Okay, so they're going to get their 100 yards passing and 100 rushing. And if you can't stop that DNA, then shit, you're not going to be able to get to the Super Bowl. To me, like we've been saying from the beginning, it always is going to start with a great quarterback and a wonderful running back. And if you got both that double package, it's unstoppable. And that's why I got Philadelphia winning right now because to me, their offense and defense, or their offense, is the total package. And like you said, man, if I was going to double down and pick a secondary team, it would be the Detroit Lions, but I just don't believe in them that much. But I did know they were going to be good. And I could see them going to the playoffs, but, man, they got that Cowboys, Minnesota Vikings in their blood. So they ain't winning shit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the Bears. Man, they 4-1, man. Ever since Caleb Williams lost his 2 games, he lost one to the Vikings. And then he lost the other one to, who the hell they lose to? I don't know. I can't remember. Let me pull up my shit. My list is, I was trying to see who they lost to. Okay, so it's the Vikings and the Lions. So they lost to some great damn teams in the division. They only lost their 2 division games. So my question for you is, are you impressed by Caleb Williams right now, and what do you think he needs to work on?
I think he's playing within the system. I think Ja- the coach's offense is perfect for a young quarterback because he loves to run the ball, and that's exactly what you need for success for a rookie quarterback is to consistently run the ball and run it regardless if it's having success or not. And eventually it will because it's just common sense physically for a person to move forward versus to try to go backwards and block as a pass. It's just common sense. But that's neither here nor there. The question, I think he's going to have success beating these teams outside of the division, but with him already having two losses to us and he ain't even played Green Bay yet twice, and I'm pretty sure they're going to lose to Green Bay at least once. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's improved, but I think it's a lot that I it's still unknown just because, like I said, the coach calls such a great game with the running game. I just don't, it's not a lot asked of him.
Okay, and I can feel that, and I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna just say the shit that you skipped because I was hoping that you was gonna say it, but you skipped it and you got down to the nitty gritty. So since Neef didn't say this shit, I'm gonna get straight to it. I'm impressed with Caleb Williams for how he's been playing against the bullshit team. So he won against the Cowboys, the Raiders, and the Commanders and the Saints. So three of those games he should have won because the Cowboys, they don't have no damn pass rush. The Raiders, they weak as hell, and the Saints ain't won nothing but one game. So we need to see what Caleb Williams do against the elite teams. So right now, I'm happy that he's finding his rhythm and they looking good. But I mean, shit, I got to see him play against the top level team. I ain't seen that yet. When he played against the two top level teams over there with Minnesota and the Lions, they got their ass whooped. And so that's just what I don't think they're gonna win over 10 games this year. That's just me. But y'all heard that from me, bitch mob. Hey, but hey, I'm only gonna say that probably because I'm biased. Because you know what I'm saying. My people, I got homies from Chicago, but man, fuck Chicago as far as the football team. Them in Green Bay, I don't like them. So, all right, man. The Vikings, man, they face off tomorrow against the Chargers. Man, what's your expectations for this matchup tomorrow? And what players do you think will show up, or what player on each team?
Zero expectations for my Vikes. It's sad to say, but it's the truth. It's not even really sad to say because I said this at the beginning of the season. Did I not?
I think they're going to the playoffs, but you did.
Don't know what you smoking, man. You got that good shit down there, bro. Cause I don't know what you're saying. We can't win 2 games in a row.
But
We done won a game, lost a game, won a game, lost a game. That's never been a recipe for a playoff team. You got to at least be able to put 2 to 3 wins straight together before you could think you even gonna make the playoffs. So with that being said, I wouldn't be shocked what happens tomorrow. I couldn't even tell you, bro. That's the type of Jekyll and Hyde team we got this year. I wouldn't be shocked if we win by damn 16 or we lose by 25. Like I couldn't tell you what the fuck's gonna happen tomorrow. That's how silly putty we been this season. It is what it is, bench mob. I love
yeah,
my Vikings to death. I'm a root for them, but god damn it, that's just the truth.
we 50. We
I'm not
50.
gonna sit here and lie to you.
Listen, we 50-50. And the reason why I say they going to the playoffs, and y'all heard this from me, Bench Mob, the reason why they going to the playoffs is because it's going to go down to the wire anyway. So we only 2 games back. Detroit Lions is 5-2, and Green Bay is 4-1. We 1 game back from catching up to them.
They got that tie. Don't forget
They got
that.
they got the tie. That's facts. But what I'm saying is it's gonna go down to the edge. Now if we lose against the damn the Chargers, then shit, you might as well just cancel Christmas. It's gonna be tough. We might get in a wild card or something. But it's really, I'm gonna just say this, and then I'm gonna answer the question. It's really gonna depend on what we do with our quarterback situation. Is we gonna let Wentz finish the season, or is we gonna switch swap? But to answer your question, I'm with you on that, man. I don't know who the hell gonna win, but I'm gonna double down on the Vikings just because I have still been liking what I see. We haven't been just getting ran. So it just remind me of so much of last year. Our team is decent enough to where you can't just blow us the hell out. So I know we haven't caught our flow yet, and so once we catch our flow, I just see us being a little bit better than what we seeing right now. But I think the Vikings is gonna win tomorrow, and I got it a 14-point spread. All right, man. Shit. I don't even know if I won't even ask you this question because you've been hating anyways, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Um, Joe Flacco, man, and the Bengals, man, he 1-1. Um, but the Bengals is 3-4, man. Can I ask you, is it realistic to think that Joe Flacco can get this team playoff ready?
Man, hell no, man. You smoking, man. This is that. There's no way, man. Like he had a good game against that whack ass defense. Like them niggas is old. They exposed them old ass niggas, man. That's all that was. Like they kept going at Ramsey. Like how many? Like that's what you're supposed to do when you got a chase going against that old geezer, man. He worked that pump, and then Higgins had him some. Then they went and let their third receiver get him a little bit of something out there. Like it was pick your like that's just a bad matchup. That's not conducive to every team that they're gonna play. I think, like I said, eventually everyone's gonna find out exactly why the Browns let him go. They let him go to sabotage the Steelers. They hoping that Dylan Gabriel could just not turn the ball over, and they can run the ball enough and win a few games and stay close because they think they still got a chance, which they
They don't.
technically do.
They don't.
They don't,
They
but
don't. Joe
technically they
Flacco.
do still.
Listen, I mean, we watching two different damn quarterbacks. Cause yes,
I'm
Joe
just
Flacco.
saying, mathematically they still do. They're not mathematically out of the playoffs.
But listen,
That's
you
not the
say
case.
you saying that. That's what you say. Mathematically, them niggas is out because you said this is what you believe. You believe Joe Flacco been playing weak, but he's been
I'm
averaging
not
two.
saying he's been
Let, me-
playing
let, me,
weak.
let me
I'm
just say
saying
this.
he led the league.
Let me just
Bro,
say
I
this.
don't
Can I
think
make this point?
look it up. Look, no, I don't. I gotta cut you off
Nah,
because
nah,
I
nah.
said this
You got to hear
before.
my point
I
because you would
gotta
call
cut
them
you
weak.
off.
Hell no, you keep
I
calling
gotta
them weak,
cut you
bro.
off.
You can't keep calling them weak. And he averaging 20.
I'm
He
not
averaging
saying he's
200.
weak.
He averaging 250 damn near each game. And yes, he got 6 interceptions. But he averaged, nigga, his last game, he had 342 games. I mean, 42 yards with the damn Bengals. Nigga, this team is way better than that Browns team you talking about. Way better. You tell me the pieces he got on that Browns team and match him up with Chase and all them. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and shit. Come on, man. He got them, man, he got a chance.
So you're saying he got because of the weapons he got a chance.
Hell yeah, bro. He got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, G. And he when with the Browns, he still was putting up damn near like 230. With that week, he put up 290 the first game. Yeah, he had 2 interceptions, but who the hell was he passing to? Can you tell me who the hell he was passing to? And then I shut the hell up while I'm saying what I'm saying because, like, who the hell, man, I'm looking right now. Jerry, Judy, Dylan Simpson. Who the hell is these people? Harold Finnan. Who the hell is these? Cedric Tillman. Who the hell are these guys, bro? And he still was damn near getting 300 yards with these bums. And he got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Man, I'm going to be honest. If this dude start and he can make it, because I don't know when Joe Burrow might come back. But if he start the next 4 to 6 games and they can win, 4 out of them 6, man, he got a good chance. But I get what you saying. You like, man, he had all them damn interceptions. And if you go look at, man, he actually playing better than Joe Burrow last was. Like, for real. Go look at Joe Flacco was playing way better than Joe Burrow. So that's why I say that if Joe Burrow's team was that damn good with him last year and Flacco's numbers is what they is right now, I just can't, you know what I'm saying? Imagine them just being at the bottom of the, AFC. I just can't see it. But yeah, man. I feel where you coming from though. You gonna lead off them picks and shit like that. So yeah, that's real. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on because man, I don't really care about Joe Flacco like that. But he killing.
Man, I can't tell.
He killing though. Okay, so we're gonna pivot and go to the NBA, man. Um, and I mean, we're gonna talk about one of the matchups, but I think the thing that intrigued me the most was looking at the Rockets starting five, and their starting five is not under 6'7". So my question is, could this size and versatility make them one of the most dangerous teams in the league to face? And where do you think they could potentially be at?
Man, well, first of all, we saw last night what it can do. Last night was a perfect opportunity for you to see that they can really put out a lineup that can really put some problems on. I'd say 85 to 90% of the whole NBA, and
Yeah,
that's a problem. And that's going to be a problem moving forward because they're only going to figure it out how to play with that lineup better and have better shooting around it. They probably gonna make some trades. They need at least one more shooter in that lineup for that to really be able to, like, even if it's just somebody coming off the bench. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because that's gonna be a problem. Like that showed me.
What happened?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
That showed me that at the end of the day, that's especially with that coach. Like that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
Because I don't know too many teams, like I said, that can go out there and put that type of lineup out there that's gonna be able to compete with that. That's old
man.
school. That's
Lent.
bringing back to the early '90s with that lineup.
Man, that's I'm gonna go ahead and double down with you on that. That's a scary lineup just because of the length. So I think that what that kind of puts you in is probably for like 2 to 3 quarters, you trying to make a whole bunch of adjustments with the size that you're dealing with on with that team. Because if you pay attention to them yesterday, just going against SGA, he couldn't get his shit off at first. It took him damn near to the end of the third quarter to really just get his shit off. He just couldn't figure it out. The team, they couldn't figure it out. Yeah, they went through Chet, and if you got the size, then you can, you know what I'm saying, you can compensate for that. But if you don't got the size, now you trying to figure out ways to adapt and adjust to pick the right plays to offset the, you know what I'm saying, that size, which is hard to do because all them motherfuckers is athletic. You know what I'm saying? All of them is pretty young, besides KD. You know what I mean? The rest of the team is pretty decent. Um, so with that being said, I don't know if they're gonna be a championship ready team because they're kind of young, but I can see them, you know, making some noise in the playoffs, and they're gonna be scary. But I still need to see just a little bit more, and I think right now, probably for the first 15 to 20 games, we'll just see them trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Because yesterday it looked like they was just trying not to be too selfish. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then
Yeah, it just didn't look organic. It just looked
yeah,
kind of forced. But I think, like I said, over time they'll be able to play with each other. They'll kind of have a better, more like you said, familiarity of how they want to run the rotation, and hopefully they can get like another good shooter in that either first, come quick off the bench or put in the mix up with the starters or something, because that's really all they need. Because outside of KD, they don't really have nobody that can really, you can say. I mean, Jabari Smith can shoot to a degree, Sangoon can shoot to a degree, but we know Adams can't, and we definitely know Thompson can't. So
Yeah, he's just
and
athletic.
none of them is a pure, shooter like that. So that's what I noticed was their downfall, is that they could pressure them, and then it's like, okay, who's really gonna put the ball in the hoop, or really create their own shot.
Yeah, I can agree. It was a little tough to figure out who was going to create the shot. That's one thing, but I think that's something that that's just because you got a new piece. I think a lot of that's just trying to make Kevin Durant feel comfortable. Um,
Hmm.
and then once they figure that out, then it'll be a smoother ride. Um,
Yep.
okay, so we seen the Cavs match up tonight. The Cavs they play against the New York Knicks. Hey, um, what are your expectations for both teams this year? Um, and do you see, Cleveland? They've been up and down for the last 2 years. So, do they really got a chance of really making some real noise, or do you see them
Health
just
with them, man. It's always health with them. Like, and they went and got a piece, but his health has always been a question
true?
with Lonzo.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I Cleveland, I can't really trust. I think New York is gonna have a better opportunity just because of the coach. He ain't gonna run every player down into the mud, so they're down to a nub once they get tossed. Like, they could be super cold and get hot and hit lightning in the bottle and finally get over the threshold, or I could see neither one of them doing much of nothing and doing what they've been doing. I could really see that happening more. I see that happening more than I see either one of them doing something great.
Um, I think right now well, I could feel that makes sense. But this is their only window. This is their only opportunity window. So if they don't capitalize on this, because Jason Tatum, he's done right now, and then Tyrese Halliburton, he's done. And then we just don't know what we're gonna get out of Joel Embiid. We know he came back, but we still don't know what the hell we gonna get from him. Is he gonna be healthy? Is he gonna be healthy? So um, do I trust both teams to do something? I really don't, because it's just been in the history. Um, but if any team had a chance, it would be these two teams. But unfortunately, I believe somebody in the West is going to win this year. That's just how I feel. Um, so my expectations for both teams is what it always should be right now since the last 2 years, is to be in the damn playoffs. I ain't really got too much bigger expectations than that with the teams. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to bench or start, where we either bench or we gonna start it. Bench or start, man. The singing group total or black? Who you starting?
Man, you said I mean I'm a little older than you, bro. So I'm total all day, man. Kissing you, I was necking my little girlfriend at her in the hallway, tongue kissing like a motherfucker. They have the hardest ring a ding since arithmetic and algebra, like, but wasn't getting no poontang.
None.
That
Nope.
was that was them years, so it
Yeah.
was total. Black was like, they was okay. They was more of a, like, newer version, or tried to be a total, but total was that shit, man. Them, especially the lead singer, man. I wanted her like a man. That little short haired little
You talking about the red
thicker
bone one?
joint. Yeah,
She
the
was
lead
nice.
singer.
Yeah, she was nice. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go ahead, man. So I mean, I listen to both of these people, but we not gonna judge off of the music. I'm gonna judge off of the looks. So if I'm gonna go off the looks, I'm gonna go with Black. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of them shorties that, the one that rapped, I just was on her team, man. You know what I'm saying? But if we was going off of the singing and the hits, I'm gonna go with Total. But for the sake of bench or start, I'm a bench Total and I'm gonna start Black. Bench,
Oh, all right.
bench or start Darnell Jones or Case.
Oh man, that's Darnell Jones
See my
all
baby
day, man.
girl, I'm missing you.
Come on, man. I can listen to Darnell Jones' whole album right now.
Yeah, you
Like
gon'
I mean, Case he had some bangers. Don't get it wrong, but overall, like I got to go with D Jones, man. He
DJ.
was the truth.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I still listen to Donnell Jones right now. I probably listened to him
Heck yeah,
a week and a half ago. Shit, I listen to
man.
his shit all the time. That's my guy. But I'm with you. I'm gonna have to bench Case, and I'm gonna have to start Donnell Jones. Even though Case had one or two decent little joints that like I fucks with, like his first joint, and then he had some other one. I can't remember what the other one is, but the Happily Ever After, that was my joint. And
Oh man,
and then
what?
it's one more. I can't remember what it is. Damn, it ain't hitting my mind right now. Okay, we gonna move on. But
Yeah, he had them joints though. He had one was on like a soundtrack.
yeah, he had some shit. I ain't gonna lie, but he ain't messing with
Yeah, but
Donnell.
he ain't messing with he ain't messing with D
Yeah,
Jones.
he ain't messing with DJ. Bench your start Reebok questions or Reebok pumps.
Ooh, you know I gotta go with them pumps because of my age, man. You don't
Man,
know what type of difference that was on the scene when a
nigga,
nigga came to school with
with them
them
pumps,
joints
a
on,
nigga
man.
used to pump
What?
that shit up.
What? Yeah, bro.
I was so
It wasn't
jealous,
too many,
nigga.
bro. It wasn't too many cats that had them
I never
joints,
had them.
man.
I never had them. I used
I
to want
had
them.
them. Fresh.
Man,
I had the black ones, Mom Duke. That was when Pops was out here hitting them, busting them moves in these streets in them 90s, man. He got his son right that year,
he
man.
say, son, what you
I ain't
want?
gonna
Them pumps?
lie. What? I got the pumps. I got the bows.
Oh yeah, I liked
I had
them.
the bows
Them was
overalls.
fresh. Oh, I ain't never had them. I ain't never seen them.
Exactly. I had the Bose overalls with the UNLV starter hoodie,
Oh, you
with the
was fresh.
UNLV jacket, with the UNLV hat,
You was you.
starter
Oh,
hat,
that was
man.
what. That was the LJ times, huh?
What? That was with man. Man.
They don't know about LJ.
You know what video I seen that in?
What? What video? I don't know.
Tupac. Brenda got a
Oh
baby.
yeah, facts, facts. Damn,
That was the first time I ever seen that UNLV starter jacket. I had to have it.
damn. You right, man. That done went over my head. I ain't now that you say I ain't never paid attention to that until you just said that. Uh,
That was the first time I ever seen that jersey. I mean that starter jacket.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm an AI fan, so I love the questions, but them damn Reebok pumps, nigga. Them was like the LA Gear light ups, nigga. You couldn't beat that shit. I don't know what you was in the same time as me. If you had them LA Gear light ups and them Reebok pumps, nigga, you was the nigga on the block. Everybody wanted to be you. I used to be like, Mom, you can't get me those. And she got me some light ups, but them shits was from Payless, cuz. So I think I might have had some LA Gear light ups. Early 90s though. But yeah, I'm gonna have to bench Reebok questions, man. I'm sorry. And I'm normally gonna go with AI, but bench your start. Mac and cheese or mashed potatoes.
Oh, I gotta go with that mac and cheese.
Facts. Facts, facts. I'm gonna have to double down with you, man. I'm gonna have to go with the mac and cheese and bench the mashed potatoes. Bench your start. Cornbread or biscuits. Easy. That's the easiest shit ever. You asking a nigga that?
Man, what? Cornbread,
Corn-
man. Just all day, man. You get that good. Especially this. I got this new joint. What is it called? Uh, that honeycomb bread.
ah, yeah.
Christmas time, man.
I'm gonna have to double down with you, man. We niggas, man. Cornbread always gonna be the biscuit. Of course, I love biscuits, but 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go with that cornbread. Bench or start, girlfriends of Moesha.
Oh, man. See, now this is what's wild
I know
about
what
that.
you. I know what you
Moesha was
picking.
more something I watched on my own, but my BM, she was real into the girlfriends.
Yeah,
So I actually got into it a little bit, but I'm still go with Moesha just because that was something I watched on my own.
I can feel that. Man, I'm gonna have to um go with Girlfriends. I ain't gonna lie, that was my shit. I used to watch that every day in high school when I got home, whenever with the reruns. So I'm gonna have to bench Moesha and start Girlfriends. Um, I was young as hell when Moesha came out, so I wasn't really that deep into it. But bench or start Anthony Edwards or John Morant. This a tough one, boy. Shit.
Oh man, what? That ain't tough. That's ain't all day, man. Job lost his shot with me, man. He was my young bull for a little minute, cause Zion, who's my original young bull, he just can't stay healthy. So I had to go to my next young bull, which was Ja. But Ja just didn't, he like I said, he didn't fell off the map a little bit. He gonna start to try to get back on his shit this year, but I think he might have left his opportunity in the dust with that goofball shit. So
Yeah, he left it.
I
Um,
think Ant's on his way. Like everything's the league wants Ant. He just got to get his shit together.
he be
Just
saying
be
stupid
cool,
shit.
man.
He be saying dumb
Just
shit.
be cool, man. Don't be on that goofball and continue to hoop, man, and just really put out that good product in your charismatic ways. And what I mean, you can still be cocky and do all that, but man, you just got to be cool on any goofball that can be considered goofball. And you know what I'm talking about, ANT. You my guy, 100 grand, but you know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is. I'm gonna have to double down with you, man. I really want to pick John Morant, but man, shit, I'm a Minnesota native, man, so I'm gonna have to go with Ant Edwards, and I'll be honest, that's probably my favorite player right now in this time. So I'm gonna have to go with Cuz.
Facts.
Bench or start Gatorade or Powerade.
Oh man, it's Powerade, man. Gatorade tastes. I can drink. See, this is the thing. Gatorade is something I would drink if I'm drunk or I got a hangover or I'm just trying to get some liquids in me because I'm, like I said, hungover. But if I'm just like then worked out or thirsty or something on some real, I want some Powerade. It just got a little bit better flavor and it does the same thing.
Um, they damn near the same shit, man. So I'm gonna say both of them. I normally pick one, but I'm gonna say both of them because I like them both. It just different times. It just depends on what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it, man. I'm gonna go great. I'm gonna go Powerade with you, man. I'm gonna just go Powerade. All right, we gonna move to the TBQs, man. My question for you is, um, back in the day, man, what made you throw the controller, man, out of frustration? What game?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna keep it real. I've never thrown a controller,
Okay, good, good. That's
so
nice.
I'm gonna say that now, and that's just the god awful truth. I just never really got that hot at a game. I've never really played it enough, or played by myself enough, I guess, to get that attached. With that being said, the one time I will say that I did some fuckboy shit, which is just as bad, uh, is I was playing a dude for some bread. I don't even know this dude. I met him a couple of times, but he's a friend of a friend. We playing the game Madden for I think it was just $20. It was my last 20 I had in my pocket too.
Damn.
The nigga scraping me.
Scrape, scrape.
I'm talking about scraping me. I just take my $20 in the middle of the game and say I'm not betting.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's worse than
What
throwing the
you gonna
controller.
do about it?
Yeah, that's worse than throwing the. He was ready to fight, fight.
Now, bro, mind you, the dude I'm saying this to, rest in peace, is 6'8",
Damn.
315.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
The only reason why I pulled this is because I know both the nigga who I'm saying this to and the nigga who I'm cool with, who's his homeboy, both have 10 times that amount of money in their pocket.
Oh, okay.
So $20 to them at the end of the day, yeah, it's a principle thing, but it's $20, so it's super petty to them. But to me, that's all I got at the time. So I was willing to fight for mine just because I was that stupid to put it up in the first place.
Hell yeah.
So that's why that's the only thing I can say close to throwing the controller. And to me, that's just stupid because you're gonna break your controller or you're gonna fuck it up. So it just doesn't make sense to me to be that frustrated. But so to be that frustrated to actually take money up from a bet, like that's something you just don't do. I've never done it since then. That was the only time I ever did it in my life.
Yeah,
But
that was some sucker shit. We gonna let you slide on that. I
it was some sucker shit.
for
It
sure.
definitely was.
All right, man. I don't know if I threw the
Uh,
controller. I don't know if I was throwing the controller like that, but the game that used to frustrate me and had me pissed and you know what I'm saying, be ready to do that type of shit was Street Fighter. Every time I got to like Raul, man, he used to Hayuk it. He used to Hayuk it the shit out of me, boy, and I couldn't beat that man. So I used to be heated. That shit used to like still to this day I don't like Street Fighter because man, as soon as I get to Ryu, he finna Hayuk get the shit out of me, man. So yeah, that's probably the most I've been frustrated. I don't know if I threw the controller, but shit, I might have broke one you know, it might have happened in the past. I can't remember. But what brand had the streets on lock when you was growing up, man?
what you mean?
What brand? Like what clothing brand?
Well, there's a few. It all depends on the year or how old I was. So when I was young, when like I said, junior high to high school, it was FUBU
Right?
and uh, Mecca and and Nietzsche.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of black urban gear. Then when I
Yeah.
got closer to high school and above, I got hip to like Tommy Hilfiger and Nautica and Polo.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna
So
have.
it just leveled up
Oh yeah,
into
the
more of that,
prices.
urban slash white people care. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Yeah, them prices. The
So
price change. You went to that. Okay, you trying to
yeah,
level it up. You trying to look more
I
dapper with
mean,
it.
don't get it twisted. Fubu wasn't cheap.
No, I wasn't.
Fubu was not cheap. Like I remember me and my mom going to get that Fubu uh hoodie, and that Joker was $100.
Yeah, that shit used to cost. And
So, but compared to Polo and Tommy, yes, that's cheap because Tommy was more like, especially if it was the official whistle Macy's Tommy.
you was
Oh,
spending
that's gonna
three
run you
for that
about a
jacket.
good 203.
Yeah, for that jacket
Now
for
I'm talking
sure.
about at least no, I'm talking about for just the t-shirts was like
Nigga,
95,
pants used
85.
jeans was like shit $100. Real talk. I
Man,
remember
this is in benchmark. We're talking about early 2000s,
early. So y'all spoiled.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
Not even like early 90s. It was still, I mean,
Hell
late
yeah.
90s. It was still popping with the man. I remember. You remember that Genuine video where he had on the Tommy Hilfiger Rain Man overalls?
Hell yeah. For sure. I don't know what
I
video it
found
is, but
them. I found them. I found them at Macy's. Guess how much them jokers
nigga,
was?
they was probably 350.
Bruh, try fold something. And then the jacket to go with it was like five. It was like a $900 outfit. The lady was watching me like a hawk when I was trying it on. I went in the dressing room and tried it on just to see how I looked at it. Like, man, I wish I could get this joint,
Yeah, to
man.
take him off and do the walk of fame and get your ass out of
Man,
there.
right on out of there. I
Yeah.
can't afford this goofy stuff. I wished I could.
Shit. I think for me, this the thing that had the streets on lock was definitely Fubu. It was Fubu and shit. I think Rockaware at one point.
Yeah,
Rockaware was
rock.
doing
Like I said,
they was doing
urban
that
gear,
shit.
Rockaware, Fubu. It was Baby Fat. You had Fat Farm. I remember I had
Yeah.
a nasty Fat Farm sweatshirt. I had wing got it from like I think I got it from the mall. It was like the lettering of it was cream, but the shirt of it was light blue, like a sky blue.
Man, they had some shit. Fat Farm used to have some
Yeah.
shit, man.
I
I ain't
mean,
gonna
it was
lie.
like I said, that was the it was when we was feeling ourselves, man. We was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was really a vibe. Like they had to push that movement on us and get us to get back to that goofball because
Man, what
it
happened
was a
was
lot of
what happened was is we started seeing them damn music videos. And then I'm gonna go to the next question. We started seeing the music videos and the Jadakiss video where he had the Gucci Air Force Ones and the Burberry down shits like that. And that's what changed up the shit. Once we started seeing that, now we
yeah,
want Burberry and Gucci and shit like that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that we
You
first
right.
started doing that shit on the shoes. So I don't know if y'all know. Y'all go do y'all research. You used to get the retro fives with the motherfucking Gucci on it. Boy, that shit was fresh. But it wasn't real. It was like the Gucci might have been
Nope.
real, but it was somebody fabricated and made that shit up. It wasn't in the stores. But
Exactly.
what's the worst? No, I don't like that one. I ain't gonna remember that one either myself. Um, Nah, I ain't answering that either, man. I'm gonna go with the niche nugs. I don't like them last two questions. Them trash. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to niche nugs, man, before we get up out of here. Cause them last questions was weak as hell. And I don't know where they came from. But my question for you, Neef, is what's the most valuable thing you learned about heartbreak?
Man, that's a good question, Benchmark. That's a great one, man. Just because it's something that you can only learn from having it done. Like prior to me ever getting my heart broke, I could be wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this was the first time. Just because puppy love is puppy love. You might feel a certain way, but you ain't really fucked up about no girl when you young boy. When you a young boy, you might have to be salty for a week or two or maybe even a month, but it's enough girls around in your atmosphere. You especially if you got anything popping, you're gonna be able to move around. So with that being said, I had never really experienced heartache, but I'm sure that I had caused heartache because I had done things as far as cheating and just lying and doing silly shit to girls in the past.
Right.
And so I had never really experienced it. And so when it finally happened to me, it was so devastating and so crushing. The only thing that gave me any solemn was the fact that I finally could understand where I had done to someone else.
Right. So
So I guess
you got to feel your pain. I mean, they pain.
I got to see it from the other perspective of someone doing it to me versus me doing it to someone else. And so with that being felt, it gave me that perspective that I understood why that was so fucked up to do to somebody. And that's why I've always taught my son, even, and he'll tell you, even at his early ages of starting to like girls and dating with girls, I always told him that he should treat girls a certain way and not to just lie to them and do them any type of way because that's what I was taught and that's what we were taught it was cool to do was like it wasn't cool to just have deal with just one girl. If you told dudes you especially when I was in high school like yeah I'm dealing with just shorty, nigga, what is you's a lame, like what type of lame nigga deals with just one girl, like nigga what you on, you's a sucker. So with that being said, I didn't take into consider I didn't have anybody in my corner to tell me that that's not conducive for you to be a husband or be somebody that's going to be able to hold a relationship in the future because it's all building habits.
Right.
It's all building on and it's all who you're going to attract. Like you only attract what you're attracted to. And generally, out of 9 times out of 10, you're attracted to somebody who's in the same relationship level as you, as far as mentally on that type of level. It
Right.
may not happen all at every time you talk to a different girl, but on a girl you really want to deal with, that's generally what happens. So, with that being said, if you have good relationship habits, you're going to be able to see if it's not worth your time quicker than a nigga who's not ever really dealt with nobody. Or vice
True.
versa. You might see it's worth your time early enough to make the moves that you need to make with a chick. Because chicks they just move at a different light speed than we do.
Right.
So, I would say that was the main thing I learned from heartache is that, ultimately it's something that you can not necessarily prevent, but you can also walk away from the situation with a better perspective if you don't cheat versus if
Yeah.
you do cheat or you do a girl wrong. Even if you ain't cheating, you stealing and taking from her, you ain't taking care of the finances, whatever it may be. There's a different thousand different ways you can break up or have to experience heartache in a relationship. But ultimately, generally, it's because of someone either cheating or breaking up with you. And it wasn't necessarily her breaking up with me, it was more or less the cheating that really was devastating. So
Right.
that's what I'll say I learned from the best lesson I learned from heartache was you get what you sow.
No, that's facts, man. That's facts, man. So, hey, man, if you trying to sow the right seeds, man, make sure you put in the right energy. Otherwise, you're gonna get what you you're gonna get what you serving. Um, man,
Facts.
we definitely appreciate y'all tapping in. I did see a couple people hit the like button. I seen Annie hit the like button for us. I appreciate it. Steven, I seen you tapped in with us, and appreciate you for tapping in with us. Um,
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the follow. We about to go ahead and get out of here and pay these damn bills, man. It's the Benchmark Podcast. You can catch us next week on Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm your boy Broadway Beats. I got your boy with me, Neef, aka Mr. Perp. And until next
Yes,
time,
sir.
man, I'm gonna let Neef
We
hit y'all with something, and then we gonna get out of
Yeah,
here.
man. Like I always say, man, stay focused, stay blessed, stay humble, and good night.
When we out of here, man, we appreciate y'all for tapping in.
For sure.